It's been 57 days since the septic guy told us we needed to clear our drain field. Each night the trees haunt me in my dreams. It wasn't long before my dreams became more like a waking nightmare. Was it the septic tank failing? Was I too late? Was it just the dog taking a shit? I felt my mind slipping. The trees were playing tricks on me. As time went on, the nightmares only got worse. I would toss and turn each night and awaken each day with only one thing on my mind.
Well, the septic guy said that we need to go out to the drain field and cut down all of the trees bigger than 3 inches around. Then we need to find the D-box, dig it up, and put root killer in it. And we need to do it soon or we might have to get a whole new septic system. And that could cost like 50 grand. So if we don't do it soon, we're going to be completely fucked.
Okay, so then go do it.
I knew what I had to do. I'd face my fears and venture out into the woods. Brave the elements and conquer this beast. I wouldn't return home until the drain field was restored. First, I needed to get a lay of the land, find out what I was up against. The terrain was treacherous. The deeper I traveled, the denser it got. Had I bitten off more than I could chop? I eventually found this clearing, a perfect place to make camp. At this point, I was exhausted and very hungry, so it made sense to take a break. The woods, however, didn't give me time to rest. Once again, they called out to me, taunting me. But first, I had to find the distribution box. The D-box is basically a manifold between the septic tank and the drain field, allowing the treated poo water to flow out through the channels. It's not that big, only about a foot square, and it's hidden somewhere out here. And the only way to find it is to poke the ground with this big metal stick. And after poking for what felt like an eternity, I finally found something. But this couldn't be it. It was all dry and full of roots. According to the internet, this is not what a functioning D-box looks like. Putting root killer in here would likely do nothing. I decided I could figure it out later. The trees called out to me again, and I could no longer ignore them. After hours of hard work, the sun was going down and I was nowhere near finished. It turns out cutting down trees is much harder than it looks. Luckily, I was prepared for this outcome. I said I wouldn't come home until the drain field was clear, and I meant it. Still, something haunted me. What was going on with that D-box? Could it be a relic from an old decommissioned system? I awakened with a start the next morning. As I sat up and looked around, I realized, much to my disbelief, that the trees had somehow magically grown back overnight. I ran back to the house for answers. When I arrived back at the house, I found Erica standing outside drinking coffee. "I thought you were cutting this down," she exclaimed. I was dumbfounded. Something was wrong. I just couldn't put my finger on it. But this time, I had a plan. I'd cut the trees down again, but instead of falling asleep, when night fell, I'd use my lantern to force myself to stay awake. Unfortunately, my lantern batteries were not very well charged. But in the middle of the night, the strangest thing happened. This Furby showed up and explained to me that the D-box that I found the day before was indeed a decommissioned D-box, just as I had suspected, and that a new system was actually built behind the old one in the 90s, sharing some of the original components. He even offered to show me where it was, so I followed him. And then there was a crazy explosion. It knocked me out, and I didn't wake up till the next morning. And when I got up and looked around, all the trees were all cleared. I knew that I could poop in safety, and nothing would ever happen to our septic tank again.
Okay. Is that what you plan on doing, or?
What do you mean?
Well, you haven't cut down any trees yet.
What do you mean? What do you mean?